Rarity adds value to anything, to everything really. The 1849 Double Eagle, the 1909 1911 Honus Wagner number 206 baseball card, Action Comics number 1 with the first appearance of Batman, the Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime. They all hold value because they are rare. And it turns out I like my hotel status the same way. Rare. Rarity is one of the reasons that Hyatt Globalist status is so special. There's no way to automatically get there. No credit card that gives it to you. You have to earn it. So how do you earn the highly sought after Hyatt Globalist status? To those of you returning, welcome back. If this is your first time here, my name is Ryan. Here at the Travel Points family, we focus on how to use credit card points and miles to take our families farther for less. For the past 2 years, we have maintained Globalist status with the World of Hyatt, and we're on our way to requalifying for 2026. Let's look at how you can become a Hyatt Globalist too. Status with the World of Hyatt program is determined by how many nights you stay at Hyatt hotels, which is what every hotel loyalty program will tell you, but only Hyatt will really hold you to it. What do I mean? Well, to earn Hilton Diamond status, you're supposed to stay 60 nights at Hilton properties. But if that's too hard, you can just use your Hilton Surpass card for everything, drop 40 grand on it, and you'll have Diamond status. And if that still takes too long, then you should just get the Hilton Aspire card because you'll have Diamond status tomorrow. Platinum status with Marriott is the same deal. 50 nights at Marriott properties will get you Platinum status. Or you can spend your way there with the Marriott Boundless card and I think it's $75,000. And well, if that's too much spending for you, then well, just go get the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card. I mean, that's going to get Platinum status automatically. Now, no one really expects you to spend your way to Platinum status, but you could. And spending your way to Hilton Diamond status is slightly more accessible, but that's probably not the route you want to take, unless the Surpass happens to be the only card you have. And to be fair, you can spend $140,000 on your World of Hyatt credit card and end up with Globalist status. But no one really suggests that either. What you can't do, though, is get Globalist status by simply holding an elite credit card. You have to collect those precious 60 qualifying nights. But there are some ways to accelerate the process, starting by holding on to the World of Hyatt credit card from Chase. Like I said earlier, though, holding this card doesn't grant you automatic Globalist status. It does start you off with 5 automatic qualifying nights each year, leaving you with only 55 more QNs to go. The Hyatt card will also provide you with a Category 1 through 4 free night award each card anniversary. This doesn't directly lower the number of qualifying nights you need to earn, but it does make one of those nights free. So, in my view, that knocks one more night off. Earlier, I mentioned that you can earn qualifying nights based upon the amount of spending you put on your Hyatt card. No, don't go put 135 grand on that card. But something that we've been doing is putting 15 grand on it each year. We try to time that spending around earning other sign-up bonuses because those subs are worth more. But by spending $15,000 in a calendar year, you will earn another Category 1 through 4 free night award, knocking us down one more night. Now, you'll also earn 2 qualifying nights for each $5,000 you spend on the card. So the same 15 grand that just scored you a second free night award also earns you 6 more qualifying nights. And now we've gone from needing 60 qualifying nights to 47. So while holding the World of Hyatt card doesn't grant automatic Globalist status, it can get you more than 20% of the way there. But let's continue our march to 60. As you are picking up all these qualifying nights, Hyatt is going to start giving back to you with Milestone rewards. Starting at 20 QNs, Hyatt issues you various awards. This will continue for every 10 QNs, so at 30 nights, at 40 nights, 50 nights, etc. And at 30 qualifying nights, you receive another free night award. So we're down to 46. And at 40 QNs, you receive a Guest of Honor award. And when you use a Guest of Honor award, you receive global status for a stay of up to 7 nights. If you're already a globalist, then this doesn't mean that much to you. But you can gift these awards to other Hyatt members. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, besides from it just making you a real nice guy and the fact that your friends, your family, they're going to love the experience and possibly save a good bit of money, when someone uses one of your Guest of Honor awards, you earn a qualifying night. So now we're at 45. So how can we get those remaining 45 nights and secure globalist status? Well, I can't lie. It gets harder from here. It's time to start putting your head on some pillows. But let's be honest, We're talking about taking some trips. It's not the end of the world. In early April, I had to go to Atlanta. There were several options to choose from. Now, of course, I was using points, and there happened to be more than one option that was only 5,000 points a night. This wasn't a big family vacation. We were going for a gymnastics competition. We were simply flying up and then coming home. We were going to be there for 3 nights, but we didn't need anything fancy. At only 15,000 points a night, I considered extending my stay for a night or two, booking for 4 or 5 nights, but only really being there for 3. I wouldn't check out when I flew home. I'd check out through the app the morning my reservation was over and end up with a couple of extra QNs. Would I have considered doing that for my stay at the Grand Hyatt Deer Valley for 29,000 points a night? No. But if the point price, or the cash price for that matter, makes sense to you, well, then it makes sense to you. Call it a hybrid mattress run. And there's actually a funny term, mattress run. When I first mentioned a mattress run around my family, everyone thought I had signed up for another half marathon or a 5K. I had to explain what it was. And in case you're not sure what a mattress run is, allow me to elaborate. A mattress run is when you book a hotel stay for the sole purpose of acquiring nights towards your status. Ideally, you find a cheap hotel near where you live. And remember, nights at Hyatt hotels can start at only 3,500 points per night. It's not that many points. But like you're spending on your Hyatt credit card, this isn't how you want to earn most of your qualifying nights. But if it was December and I had 57 nights, and I could book a cheap hotel for around 5,000 points a night, I wouldn't hesitate. Once we've picked up our easy QNs, we've reached the point where we need to start taking some real trips. But as you're planning those trips, you need to be on the lookout for Hyatt promotions. Hyatt will offer different types of promotions, but the 2 you want to look out for will either give you bonus points or bonus nights. One thing to know is that you do need to register for these promotions. For status purposes, bonus nights are the best option. But if you acquire enough points, then that could lead to another night too. And I actually registered for all of Hyatt's promotions, just in case. Last year, we got really lucky. There was a double nights promotion for Thompson Hotels that came out after we booked our reservation for 4 nights at the Thompson, Washington, D.C., but before we actually stayed there. So I was able to go in and register, and we received 4 bonus qualifying nights. And we got lucky twice. During that summer, Hyatt announced a double nights promotion for select hotels in Florida that also included some bonus points. Nicole and I had been discussing a getaway for the 2 of us before we started school again, so we immediately booked a staycation. This promotion was so perfectly suited for us that I did a 3-night mattress run. That earned us a total of 6 QNs. The bonus points made the hotel only 8,000 points per night or 4,000 points per QN. Between the 2 promotions, we ended up with 20 qualifying nights for only 10 actual nights at a hotel. Now, right now, there's a Hyatt promotion for double nights with their Under Canvas brand. Under Canvas is a new addition to the Hyatt portfolio where you get to go glamping. Nicole would really love to experience a stay at Under Canvas, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make it happen. There are limited locations, even by Hyatt standards, and on top of that, they tend to be expensive. While I have hit the highlights, for the sake of completeness, there are 3 more options you can consider to expedite your journey to globalist status. The World of Hyatt Business Card, the Hyatt Leverage program, and by booking events. The Hyatt Business Card has limited usefulness for acquiring qualifying nights. The only thing it does is capitalize on your spending better. You'll earn 5 QNs for every $10,000 you put on the Hyatt Business Card. The Hyatt Personal Card would only give you 4 QNs for the same 10 grand. If you plan on having a lot of your spending going towards globalist status, then the business card is actually your better option. And then there's also the Hyatt Leverage program. This is a program for business owners. When you join Hyatt Leverage, you and your employees can book rooms at Hyatt hotels for 15% off the standard rate. The big bonus here is that when employees use the Leverage program, every $5,000 they spend earns you 2 qualifying nights. And the Leverage program is free if you hold the World of Hyatt business card. Around my house, I'm pretty famous for saying that all the little things add up. Well, here's an example of that in practice as you pursue globalist status. You can stack this by having your employees use your Hyatt card, but then don't forget to stack that even higher by giving them a Guest of Honor award to use as well. 2 for the Leverage program, one for the Guest of Honor Award, the spend's going towards some more QNs, and this isn't even for your own trip. The last thing you can do is book an event at a Hyatt hotel. If you have a quince, a bar mitzvah, a wedding, conference, or a family reunion, consider booking it at a Hyatt property. You're going to earn 2 qualifying nights for every $5,000 you spend on your event. And of course, I'm going to recommend pairing this with the Hyatt card. You'd end up with 4 QNs for every $5,000 spent, plus you'd still earning 9x back on the cost of the event. But if you're a road warrior who spends half the year away from home, you'll have an easy time earning hotel status with whichever brand you want. That's not me. I have to work hard to achieve and hold on to my globalist status. So I look for every trick I can use to collect my 60 qualifying nights each calendar year. Oh, and that's a really good point. You have to do all of this in a calendar year. And along those lines, there are a couple of other things you should think about doing as well. If you haven't done so already, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. But more importantly, share how you have managed to obtain globalist status. Is there something I left out? Is there a trick you know that can help me or someone else? And if you don't have global status, how far would you go to get it? Drop all of that in the comments below. Now, to help you decide whether or not global status is worth it, you should check out this video next. It's a breakdown of the value we've received from holding global status so far this year in 2025, and it's worth more than you might realize. I wish you luck on your journey to becoming a globalist. As always, I appreciate you watching, and until next time, safe travels.